I want to ask you a question. Why do you actually want to go to sleep? Seriously, what is the purpose that you have for going to sleep early? The first thing that you might think if I ask something like that is, oh, because like maybe I need to wake up for soccer tomorrow morning. I need to wake up for kickboxing at 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. Or I need to wait, it's a weekday, and I need to wake up for work tomorrow. That's not quite what I mean. You could take it a step further and you could say, well, I need to wake up because that is going to leave me in a healthy state where I can do some of the things that I want to do in the day. And that's also a really good idea, and that's extremely valid too. And I also encourage that way of thinking. Although the problem arises when even when we have that right way of thinking, we want to do it because we want to feel good. That's what we want, to feel good in a state where we can chase what we want. But the thing is, knowing that alone is not enough. I bet you've seen and you've heard so many videos on this topic, and you think, yeah, that thing that they just said, that's exactly why I want to do it. And then you go to actually do the thing and it means nothing. You know the meaning of the words and you know why they're important to you, but actually getting yourself to do something doesn't work. And so there's two things that you need for it to actually work. And I'm going to use myself as an example to illustrate what changed, because if you want to know how to actually fix this problem, then you want to talk to someone who's suffered with the problem for a very long time and has found a way to counteract it. And that's exactly the position that I'm in, which I'm going to share with you right now, if you'd volunteer a few minutes of your time, which I'm very grateful for. So this started 2 nights ago. Friday night, I wasn't doing anything on a Friday night because I'm staying in and I'm very dedicated to my craft right here, which I've been working on all weekend and having a good time working on. But it was 11:30. I thought to myself exactly how you guys probably would have, that this is getting around the time that I should be going to bed. So the thing that changed the other night, and I'll give you all the answers. The answers are that I know exactly what I want and I know exactly what I need to do to get it. I know the reason that I could go to bed 2 nights ago at a reasonable time. For me, like 11:30, 12, that's a great time to go to bed, a fantastic time to go to bed. So if I wake up at 8, 9 or 10, I have sufficient sleep to be a functional person and to put me in a good state where I can chase my goals. And that is the key, the goals. I know exactly what I want. So let's imagine 2 different people. The first person, he has his goals that he wants to do. Maybe it's you. Maybe you want to do well in your professional life. Maybe you want to be a content creator. You want to make content. Maybe you want to do something else. You know what you want in life. You sort of have a good idea of what you want, but there's no you're not particularly clear on how to get there. You haven't really thought about it. And person 2, let's just do someone like me, for example. Person 2 knows that he wants to do well in his professional life, or he wants to be a content creator. And he knows that he needs to put himself in a good state at this specific time of day. For me, it's exactly when the sun is just coming down from the horizon, so I don't have direct sunlight, but the sun is diffusing around my room. I know that I need to be healthy for this time of day. But I'll go back to the example. Person number 2 knows exactly when he needs to be in a good state. He needs to be ready. And it's like, for everyone, the ideal is all times of day. So this guy wants to chase a professional career. So he knows he needs to be healthy throughout the day. So he has the motivation to do good work, to be likable when he interacts with people, to have charisma, and to impress his directors or his company owners, whatever. He knows that. So person 1 kind of knows what he wants, but while he's going to bed, he's watching a few videos, and some of the videos really, really interested him and stimulate him, so he doesn't end up going to bed. But person 2 Person 2 knows that if he is going to be able to do all the things that he wants in life, and this is the most important thing to person 2, nothing in the world is more important than for him to do well in his professional life, or him to make content, or to him to volunteer, or whatever he wants in life. Person 2, that is the most important thing to them. Nothing else is more important. So because nothing else is more important, person 2 knows that they must go to bed right now if they are going to be able to feel the way that they need to feel to achieve that goal that they so desperately want. They know that if they don't go to bed right now, every single 15 minutes or 30 minutes of not sleep is going to harm their progress towards their goal. Every 15 minutes of sleep that they don't get is going to put them in a worse state than if they went to bed 15 minutes earlier. And that worse state is going to crush the possible gains they could have had from that extra sleep towards their goal. So they know that they need to go to bed right now to get there. And that is exactly what you need to do to go to bed early. If you're new to my channel, I make videos on how to get into a physical and mental state where everything in life becomes easy, where it feels natural and feels good to do the things that we know that are good for us, but are usually too hard and we don't have the natural motivation to go towards. I upload a new video every 2 to 3 days, and if it sounds valuable, the sort of information that I'm saying, consider subscribing to my channel. That's all from me.